Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Today is Takeaway Tuesday. I am so glad that you're here and you're wondering why is that on my head? Well, I got to tell you, I am the Canadian portion of a uh, crafting crossroads between Canada and the US. My friend April and I of April Davis Creations and I will be doing techniques in September. You are not going to want to miss it. It's going to be great. We are doing it for 3 days. It's on the 27th, 28th, and 29th, and it's all about techniques. Now, you may be wondering, is it for me? I don't know. So, the question is it for me? Yes, it is. If you are interested in learning new techniques on ways to create with your cards, this is the place to be. I'm going to give you a little sampling of what I did in April, and maybe this will help you get an idea. So what happens is I created PDFs for all the tutorials, the techniques that we're doing. I am currently up to 250 different techniques, and I actually had to split my book into two. So this is book number 1. Okay, so this is my technique book. You can see I got some techniques on here. And inside are all of the techniques that we did, and I'm going to show you a sample of what it's going to look like. So when you're done the technique, so there's some instructions. Oh, there it is. Instructions on how to do the techniques. Okay. And there are some samples right here on what the techniques look like. And there we go. Let's see. You put it all in a book and it becomes like a reference library of different techniques that you're using. So it is very useful to have. So if you are interested in learning some techniques, join me in April for September for our Crossroads. It is going to be so much fun. Comment below or drop me an email at NorthernStamper@gmail.com. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to love this, and you're going to go back to these techniques over and over again. It's going to be lots of fun. Okay, so I wanted to tell you about that. Um, Also, I have decided to get a little mascot. Can you believe that? A mascot. I'm going to get a mascot. I don't know if you saw him. I did a post a day or two ago. I was creating my little mascot, and not sure if you were able to see him on the desk, but here he is. This is my little mascot. There we go. Okay. Comment below or give me a thumbs up if you ever had one of these as a kid, okay? I love these things. Anyways, my little mascot, his name, you're gonna love this name. His name is Foldy McFoldyface. So I just had to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have somebody choose from Foldy McFoldyface um, some of the colors. So I'm going to let somebody, whoever gets there first, gets to pick the color. So I got Petunia Pop, Boho Blue, Old Olive, and Peach Pie. Okay? So Foldy McFoldyface has got a surprise on the bottom of what we're doing this. Okay, so I got to stand up. I'm so excited. So I'm just wait. Oh, okay. Joan has chose Old Olive. So I'm going to go OLD, OLIVE. So, Joan, you have a choice between blends, number 4, DSP, or number 2. Now, under those items is something special. Okay, so Joan chose Old Olive, so I'm waiting for Joan to pick either number 2, number 4, DSP, or blends. Okay, so don't forget, you can always make your own Foldy McFoldyface. Okay. Joan has chosen number 4. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And we are back to this. So Joan has to choose again, either 4 blends, DSP, or number 2, and then she gets the gift that's underneath, or the challenge, or it could be something special. I don't know. I'm going to wait for Joan to choose, and then we will see what she wants or is going to have to do. So my friend Foldy McFoldyface has some great stuff underneath. DSP, Joan has chosen DSP. So under Foldy McFoldyface, it says receive. So Joan is going to receive, oh my goodness, 3 cards from me. So Joan is going to receive 3 cards from me. So that I will get those out in the mail to her. Thank you for playing along. And my little friend here, not sure if he's upside down. Maybe he's confused and he's sideways. Anyways, that was fun. I came up with that because it was, I went out with a friend and we were goofing around and I thought it was just kind of fun. Anyways, thanks for playing along with me on that little game. I wanted to let you know in Takeaway Tuesday what we're going to be doing. Takeaway Tuesday, I've decided, is going to be Christmas cards. Okay, so I started working with the green and gold DSP. So there, I was working with it. There we go. There's one of them. And I absolutely fell in love with the DSP of um, this set. Okay, so I wanted to show you some of the DSP. There's DSP and vellum, so I can't, maybe I should get it up on the camera. So there's the DSP. There's some of it here. It's really pretty. So these are little pieces, okay? And they are double-sided, so they're on the front and on the back. So on some of them, you can see, oops, oh, one of those like that. So it is absolutely stunning. They're fantastic. And whoops, we are going to be making some cards using these in August. Now, what I decided to do is if you get the stamp set with me or the stamp set and dies, I'm going to send out a package. Remember I used to send out packages? Yeah, there's the vellum. There's the vellum. Fantastic. Looking great. Anyways, I'm going to put you up on the camera mount so I can show you some more stuff. Okay, so hold on. Eep, eep. Oh my goodness, it's stuck. All right, hold on. Let's go for a ride. All right, so I wanted to show you some of these items. There we go. Let's get on a little bit better. Oh, let's go. All right, there we go. So if you have any questions, Tina at NorthernStamper@gmail.com. So let's take a closer look at these DSP. There, this is much easier to see. I love the DSP, and in August we're going to be making Christmas cards with that. So there is the stamp set, Golden Greenery. It's a lot of fun. It's got some great ideas with this. And here are the matching dies I wanted to show you. There you go. That cuts these out. And we're going to be using some of these in August to make Christmas cards. Okay. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm loving this. So in August in particular, you want to get this bundle. It's going to be an online exclusive. So you want to get this bundle in particular with the matching dies. Okay, there we go. Also, if you don't have any sentiments to go with Christmas, here's greetings of seasons. It's okay. You know, if you have some greetings, that's okay. Use what you got. But what I like best is the little tags that come with this. This is very useful. So in August, again, Takeaway Tuesday will be using this set. Okay. And here are the embellishments. They are absolutely fantastic. That's cherry cobbler. And they are kind of iridescent on this side. And the ribbon is very cool. It's a little bit frayed on the one side. I don't know if you can see, but it is really, really cool. Okay, so I wanted to let you know Takeaway Tuesday will be that set. Okay, but this month we are working with ephemera packs in the catalog. In particular, today we are going to be using the one with the flowers. I am loving this. Okay, if you're going to get this one and the one with the sentiments. So many cards you can make with these ephemera packs. This is the label one, and it's okay. You know what? It's good to add some items behind it, and so it's really good. Sharon's question, when can we order for August? That, I think, that is an online exclusive coming in July, so you can do that in July. But before we get together with the card I'm going to make today, I wanted to show you some of the cards that I made using the something for everything. Now remember I used this last week. There's something for everything in there. It's kind of like a hodgepodge of things. And we kind of came up with some cards like this. There's the, we took all of the nautical theme stuff and created some, a card and used some DSP from the airplanes. You would never believe that that's airplane. So there's a nautical theme one. We took some of the items and made a little birthday card. Again, these are note size cards, so they were a little easier to work with, placing these items on. Okay, these are really, really super, super cool, and definitely ones you want to get. I want to show you the ones with the flowers. So there's a sample one using the flowers. These are very pale looking. I know you can't quite tell, but what we did is we highlighted them again with the Spotlight in Nature. Okay, the dies, the Spotlight in Nature. That is definitely another item you want to grab, Spotlight in Nature. If you don't get this stamp set, that's okay. Definitely the dies, very useful. I will be using these in August, so you want to get Spotlight in Nature for the dies. So again, there's the Spotlight of Nature dies around there. A couple of the ephemera packs, the ephemera pack sentiment, so that you can see. And today we are going to be making our card. So give me a thumbs up if you are ready to roll on the ephemera packs on what we're making. Okay. As I mentioned, we are going to be doing a note size card. So there's the note size card. So I have the note size card. And what I did, let me get everything ready, is again, I have some circles. I cut some circles out from those Spotlight and Nature dies. These are fantastic. Got to get those. I have some garden green as a mat, so you can see it fits right on there. I have some bling. There we go. I got some of the bling. And what I decided to do is I picked out a couple of sentiments that I thought would match with the paper that I'm using. So I'm going to put those off to the side. I got those sentiments, and they're actually very good because you can pick a whole bunch. What I did is I went through and I picked out some flowers that I thought would match in color. So I sorted them out and I picked them all up that I thought would match. So I'm just going to put these on here just so that you can see. All right. So this is Flirty Flamingo and Garden Green. Those are the colors that I picked from the ephemera pack. So there's one right there, and there's always more underneath. So I went through and I grouped them all together, and I found that these colors kind of match all together. All right. Hey, that looks pretty good just on its card by itself. So let's get going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get this, and I did not emboss this, but I think it would look much better embossed. So my embossing machine is way over there, and I could grab that and emboss that. So you want to do that. Emboss this cardstock. Let's see, can I grab my machine and get that? Yes, we can. Okay, so I just grabbed my machine and I'm going to emboss this piece of cardstock. It doesn't really matter what you emboss it with, everything is going to look fantastic. And I'm just going to pick something from one of the 3D embossings folder. It's that 3-pack. And I just picked something and I'm going to pop it in there. Okay, let's get that in there. Don't forget the machine is on sale right now for 10% off. I have never seen them have a 10% off on the machine. That is a great, great deal. Okay, so if you don't have a machine, grab one. And you want to get the regular size one because it will do so much more. There we go. We got that embossed. It looks fantastic. I love embossed paper. So I think it adds so much more to it. So I got that, and I'm going to just actually glue that down so I don't lose anything. I lose things. I put them down and I lose them. I don't know how. Let's get some glue on there, and you'll notice that I'm not gluing up right to the edge, because what's going to happen is as soon as I press with the liquid glue, and if it's right up at the edge, it's going to splurt all the way out, and I don't want that. So let's place that on there. Okay, there we go. Can we see? I just want to make sure that you can see. I have a new camera and hopefully it's working well. So, okay. The next thing I want to do, I've got that down. Now I'm not going to glue anything. I'm just going to lay things down so that you can see. Now I got my circles. Okay, love these circles. I can't say enough great things about them. This one doesn't quite match. It's not quite the right color, so I'm not going to use it. So I got the 2 circles down. A lot of the trick with working with ephemera packs is visualizing letters, like the letter C, the letter S, the letter I. So you want to visualize a letter. So I'm going to visualize the letter C, and I'm going to start building a round. So I want to build a round on this circle. Okay, or maybe it's an S. Maybe I want to do an S. I'm not sure. So I'm going to lay them down, and I'm going to kind of put them on top of each other. Okay, we're going with a letter S. Look at that. This is going to turn out really nice. And one of the tricks I want to do is I'm going to add different heights to it. Okay, which means I'm going to be gluing some straight down, and then I'm going to be gluing some with dimensionals. So that's what you want to do, is you want to add a variety of heights. So I got some of this. Can we squish that underneath? I think that we're going to go with the letter S on this. We're going to follow the circles around, and I'm going to place that on top. Oh my goodness, that looks fantastic. I'm loving it. And look, it kind of shows out the circles. Oh, this is going to turn out great. All right, so we have an idea of what our shape is going to be on our flowers. So let's get these off and glue them down. Oh, I could use that side too. Oh, that's a tough choice. Tough choice. DSP is always a tough choice. So I'm going to place it on here, and I'm going to put it up in that top right corner. And I'm going to leave a little bit of just on the sides there. Now again, we're using a note card size card, so things are a little bit more squished in. If you're doing this on a regular size, obviously it would be a lot more spaced out. Now I'm going to place this down here, and I love the little holes in that circle. I think it looks fantastic. Now we can start building, and I'm actually going to build everything on dimensionals, because then if I do that, then I can tuck some flowers in underneath. So I'm going to put 1 dimensional on here. So if I want to tuck something in underneath, I can do that. So I got a dimensional. Again, following the lines of the circles. Let's get this a little bit more flatter. Use the bone folder. Always good to have those in my tools. Okay, so we have that. We're going to start following the letter S on this. Again, I'm going to be adding my dimensional, and I'm actually just placing 1 dimensional in the middle, because if I want to tuck things in later, then I can do that. So there's that S, following it around. And actually, this is a technique you want to do with a lot of the ephemera packs. That will help you a lot. So this one I'm going to place in. Again, remember what I said about tucking it in? I'm going to add that to, oop, apparently it likes me. It likes me. And I can tuck that in right underneath. And I'm going to follow that around. There we go. Oops. I can put a flower on top of that. Now I got a spot here again with a flower. I'm going to add 2 dimensionals because I know nothing's going to be tucking in under that. And I want to make sure it's well secured. I love these flowers. This is so much fun. Okay, got that. You can see the height being built there. I'm going to be using the little flowers now to kind of fit in between. Place that on there. And the ephemera packs, that is a lot of the trick, is understanding how to use them. Letters is your big friend. Grouping in colors is a big thing too. So you want to keep those in mind when you're building. Where can I place this one? Up here, under here, tuck it under there. I have another one. Where am I going to place that one?
Oh, I guess I could stick him right under there, straight with glue. So those are some of the tricks when using the ephemera packs. If you can remember that, it will definitely go a long way. So the ephemera packs are $11. And don't forget, order with me. I'd greatly appreciate it. All of your orders help me work towards uh, an incentive trip. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Should I put this one, all the best? That's kind of tough. Or the world needs more people like you. Oh, I don't know which one to use. I can't tuck it underneath, so I got to put it on top. I'm not sure which one to do. Questions, always questions. I'm going to wait till somebody decides, should I use the green one or the brown one? In the meantime, I am going to be adding my embellishments. Now my embellishments are the same color as some of the flowers, and that worked out really well. So I'm going to pop some of those on. There we go. Gotta have some bling. There's 3. Who says we need to have 3? We can add some over here and add another one up here. And heck, let's go all the way out. We can tuck one right under there. Okay, all the best. Okay, all the best it is going to be. So we are going to be adding that with dimensionals. Now remember we had dimensionals on these flowers. If I put a dimensional on this side and then put it on the flower and one on this side, it's going to be kind of uneven. So all I'm going to do is put a dimensional over here. And the reason is because I want it nice and flush all the way across. As I said, if I put it on 2 spots, then it's going to be too high. Let's see, does that peek out? Should have cut that in half. Oops. Maybe I'll get a new one. I'll cut that in half. So we're only going to put dimensionals on one side. Let's get a dimensional and cut him in half. Oops. Today is actually a good day for crafting because it's all rainy and overcast, and who wants to go outside when it's rainy and overcast? Heck, let's just stay in all the time and craft. There we go. I'm going to put that on there. All the best. That actually looks really good. Again, I'm going to bridge it. And there it is. Wow, that turned out really cool. Again, you can kind of see that letter S. I'm going to show you my original card that I started with, and it is slightly different, but it looks really cool too. Okay, there's the original card. So there's the original card. Again, you can see that letter. There's an S kind of again. All the best. This time I used Flirty Flamingo to pick up the colors from the flowers, right? Again, the dies on that, sorry, Spotlight on Nature. And it looks really good. I think I need to add some embellishments on this one too. So let's get some of those on there. Okay, I think the embellishments add a little bit to it. There we go. Oh, well, let's do 3 on that one. So what do you think of those 2 cards? Very easy using the ephemera packs. Remember those tips, letters, and grouping in colors, okay? Oh, Joan likes this one a little bit better. So remember those tips. So that will help you when you get the ephemera packs, will help you create cards. And don't forget, doing it in note size might be a little easier if you're starting out because it's not such a huge canvas to work with, okay? So I wanted to show you those. Don't go, hold on, I'm going to say a proper goodbye. And whoops, there we go. We're going on a ride. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Don't forget the techniques in September. They are going to be fantastic. Comment below if you'd like to join me for the techniques class or a takeaway Tuesday and you want to receive the package for August where we're going to be doing Christmas cards. Loving the set. Don't forget to get the bundle. I also have a bundle of the month, which is coming up, Spotlight in Nature. You don't want to miss that because I just finished the Sketch Butterflies bundle. You are going to love them. They're fantastic. And those were bundle of the month for this month was Sketch Butterflies. If you have any questions, northernstamper@gmail.com.
Otherwise, my friend, have a great day. Stay inside because it's hot and humid, and let's just craft. Take care and have a lovely day. Bye.